I'm so excited to share this super easy tutorial with you today. It's all about retro hair right now. Lisa Perry just launched her resort collection, and it was all about this 60s kind of mod, deep side part, little bit of puff in the crown, and I'm going to show you how to take a simple blow dry from day to night. So what you're going to need is a comb or a brush, and we'll talk about the difference, and this will be for teasing. And you'll also need this wonderful product called Quick Tease. It's basically teasing in a bottle. And then my favorite hairspray of all time, the Strengthening Control Mist by Pureology. Super light, so you can layer it on your hair and you can still get a great looking light blow dry the next day. So, you ready? Here we go. Okay, we're gonna start with our comb, and we're going to go from the middle back to a deep side part. So you want to think about hitting like the tip of your eyebrow, okay? And you want to choose the side that's best for your face. Okay, so we're going to go deep. It's uncomfortably deep. It feels like you're doing a comb over, but don't worry, stay with me, okay? So we're going to take that and we're going to tuck it right into the side ear. Now, for me, I have this very thick, massive hair, and it's kind of long enough to reach behind the ear. For you girls with finer hair, you just want to give it a little bit of spray and then just kind of shape it over to the side, and it'll stay on its own. So now we're almost done, right? It's already looking like a style, but all we have to do is just add a little bit of tease in the crown. So that is where my new favorite product, Quick Tease, comes in. This stuff like takes the problem out of teasing. You basically just take a little part where you want your volume. I know I want my volume right there, so I'm just going to take that part, I'm just going to spray it in, give it a nice dose, just let it dry for a second and then let it fall over. I'm going to hit this side over here because that's what's going to give us that nice like 60s volume. So I'm going to hit that side. I'm going to let it dry for a second. You can even hit it with a blow dryer if you wanted to. And then I'm going to take this back area, lift it up, and I'm going to spray in there. Okay, let it dry for a second. Ooh, still feeling wet. Okay, and let it fall down. You see how that already gave me volume? That's why I love this stuff. And then when it dries, you can kind of feel this like matted texture in at your root. And if you want a little more volume than that, which I personally do, I'm gonna just take my comb, and this is where your brush or your comb is up to you, whichever you work better with. So for finer girls, the brush might be better, and for thicker girls, the comb on the fine side might be better. So I'll just show you both. We'll brush it up, 1, 2, that's it, okay? Give yourself another blast of spray. I switched over to my strengthening control, and then just let it fall. I'm gonna hit that other side. I'll use my comb this time. 1, 2. You see that beautiful teasing that you get in there? Oh, amazing. Hardly any effort. And then you just lift up that back crown. 1, 2, and just hold it for a second and let it fall. So we're just gonna take our brush after that and just smooth it. You're almost like using the parallel teeth to your hair. You're just kind of like smoothing that top over. If you're using the comb, you're just kind of smoothing that little top layer over, just to kind of hide that little mat underneath, that little nest underneath. The most important thing at this stage is just to make sure that it looks good from every angle, and I'll tell you why. So I grew up on Long Island in the 80s and in the 90s, okay? Horrific style-wise, okay? Totally embarrassing. Please let no one post a picture on Facebook from those days. So a lot of the girls with finer hair wanted this big, voluptuous 80s hair, and they would literally part their hair in the center and tease it up so that it was this wide. And it would look amazing back then in the front, but then when they would turn around, it was like their hair was a plate. So whatever you do, don't let that happen, okay? So make sure you look at all angles. I'm kind of liking what I see back there, and I'm just gonna give it a final dose of spray. You can use your hand to just polish that top. And you can either leave it like this, or you can pull it back, like that beautiful picture I showed you before, and add a little pony in the back. If you're gonna go for the pony and you want it to look extra chic, just grab a little piece and wrap it around that ponytail and then stick a little bobby in there, and it'll be gorgeous for your night out on the town. So that's it, ladies. It's just a 60s little bouffant with a side part, and we went from day to night.